warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Amir Fuhairah bin Muhammad Fauzi. My matrix number 2180062. Today I want to present about my final year project. The title is Mechanical Properties of Waste PET Plastic Concrete, which my supervisor is Wan Hafsa binti Hussein and my co-supervisor is Siti Kharja binti Ciasmi from the Department of Civil Engineering. Now let's move to the introduction of my final year project. Additional of waste PET plastic by percentage in concrete. So my final year project regarding the concrete, I use 0% of waste PET plastic for control sample, 1 and 2% of waste PET plastic in concrete. Then reduce the environment pollution, because we know that regarding the statistic in the world, PET plastic take the first place, the highest pollution plastic. Then the second is HDPE plastic. Next we move to the objective of my final year project. First, to determine physical properties of waste PET plastic, partially additional cost aggregate in concrete. So my project is we add the waste PET plastic in cost aggregate by percentage. Then for the test the strength of the concrete, the next objective is to investigate the mechanical strength of waste PET plastic used as partial additional cost aggregate in concrete. So the test we conduct for the sample is compressive and flexural strength. Then we move to the significant study. My significant study to the innovation of using waste PET plastic to increase the strength of the concrete. So my study to increase the strength of the concrete. Then the sustainable technology by adding waste PET plastic, because we know that the pollution of PET plastic increase. So we can use the waste PET plastic plus decrease the pollution. Next we move to the methodology. So for methodology, for making the concrete, I use for M grade M20, which the ratio of the Portland cement, fine aggregate, cost aggregate, and water content is 1, 1.5, and 3. So for the water content is 1.55. So we mix all of this in the mixture, and then we make about the 54 sample to test the fresh of the concrete and the hard of concrete. The 54 sample we use to test about the water absorption, flexural strength, compressive strength. Then we get the result. For the methodology, we must cure the sample for 2 stations, 7 days and 28 days. Then we move to the result. For the result, first is the result of the SLAM test. We can see that the height, the SLAM test value, the height from the top of the SLAM cone and the top of the concrete is decreased when the increase of the waste PET plastic. Then the next result is average compressive strength. We can see from the for the strength of the concrete, for the compressive and flexural strength, the strength is decreased when the PET plastic increase. So that is the result. Then we move to the weight of the specimen in kilogram. we can see also the weight of the specimen also decrease when the sample from 7 to 28 days is decreased. And we move to the conclusion. For the conclusion, the compressive and flexure strength value of waste PET plastic concrete is decreased with increasing the waste PET plastic ratio. This is because the decrease in the adhesive strength between surface of the waste PET plastic and cement paste is decreased. Besides that, the waste PET plastic is hydrophobic material. So the hydration process in concrete can occur for the PET plastic. The next is the slump value. The slump value decrease when waste PET plastic ratio increase. So the workability increase. Why we talk about that? So the workability increase. So for my all of my sample 54. So for my slump test for 0 control sample 1% and 2%, the workability increase because the slump value is decreased because when we measure with using the ruler, the top of the slump cone and the top of the concrete is decreased when the waste PET plastic increase. So the workability increase. All of the sample is the true value. None of this sample is collapsed emission. Last is the concrete can be used for lightweight concrete. The concrete, when we see the result, the weight of the specimen at the 1% additional PET plastic have the less weight after the 28 days. Other than that, for 0% and 1 and 2% of waste PET plastic only have less the different for the weight, but for 1%, so very high different weight from the 7 and 28 days. Last but not least, the acknowledgement. This project was founded by University Pertahanan Nasional Malaysia. The team members gratefully acknowledge the existence of technical staff or structure and heavy material laboratory. That's all from me. Thank you.